Alright, it's recording.
Okay, here is the little demonstration of the RM400. We have the blower switch and the chopper switch, and here would be the reset switch for the total pounds used. I'm going to turn it on. Nothing's hooked up except the cord going back. This is the chopper hookup. We see the rate, that is pounds per minute, and you hit the SEL button and the total pounds used. So you hit this reset button, it'll go to 0. Now we have the relay for the chopper header. This would go to the chopper header. And now I'm going to plug the applicator motor in. Motor would go applicator motor in, applicator motor out, which would go to the auger, and here this would hook up to the sensor. And as you can hear the box beeping, that is indicating that the auger is not going. I'm going to turn the auger on. That would be the header switch would be down. That is counting the rate, the total pounds when we hit the R on the SLE button. That is the rate adjustable to the knob. Now it is putting roughly a pound a minute out, and you hit this. That is total pounds. You turn this up. Total pound goes up. The rate's up to almost 2. Now, say the header comes, I have it hooked up on a switch. The header would come up, it would shut off, the rate stops, all the screen, the 2 buttons stay on, and soon the rate will go to 0. There it goes. And about 20 seconds it'll start giving us a single beep every 8 seconds or so, which should come on here just shortly. There it comes. And that'll keep beeping at us as long as the auger is not going. So okay, the header would, I'm going to turn the switch. The header would go back on. It would go on counting again. Also, if you turn it off here, it will do the same thing. Basically, the rate will go to 0, and it will save the total pounds till you hit the reset button here on the side. Rate will go to 0. Soon you will hear the beep, and this here relay gets mounted back on the applicator. So the power source for the box, you would get that inside the cab of the chopper. And also, if any of these connections come disconnected, you will hear that beep and it'll indicate something's wrong. So now come over here, and here's our sensor. Come in a little closer there. There's the sensor stating on the wheel, a simple bracket mounting on the two bottom screws, the 2 bottom bolts there for the has 4 magnets. Right now I have this calibrated for 26.5 revolutions. I got a brand new bag of Silo King, the regular, and it pretty well holds out. We're going to calibrate here and show you. Go to total pounds used, hit the reset button. I'm going to dump this out. Now we're going to hit this. That's 0. And this is 0. We'll turn it on. It's at the pounds used. I'll turn it up a little further here. Now we can almost put 3 pounds a minute out. A little over. Fluctuates a little bit with the magnets. Now again, I'm going to flip the switch on the chopper Head would come up right at 2 pounds. Try to. There's 2 pounds here, and we have exactly 2.0 ounces here on a postal scale. So, and the only difference on a blower, the safety on a blower, if the blower gets disconnected, it'll go the loud buzz right away, a solid buzz, and if the blower goes too low on amps or too high on amps, that will also give a solid buzz. But the main single beep is for the applicator auger, or it's basically showing it's not getting a pulse. So it don't matter, this is hooked up straight, independent from the display. This controls straight to the gear motor, and the display is hooked up straight to the sensor, which counts the pulses. It's very easy to go in and change anywhere from, you can go to 26.25 revolutions, 27.25, 27.5, or 27.75, or 28. You change 2 numbers in here, you calibrate it with any kind of inoculant, and you'll be ready to roll. So that's pretty much, then you have the circuit breakers are on the side here. You got the reset, you got the variable speed, and the 2 buzzers. Like I said, it holds, the rate will go to 0 once it, pretty much within 8 or 10 seconds of the auger not going, and then the buzzer comes on in about 20. And then you go over to the total pounds used, you hit the reset button, and then now I have the relay switch would be off. I turn that back on, and we're going again. So that's somewhat of a short illustration of the box. So, yeah.